Sinning and vibing.
What's on your mind? Yeah. It can be the reason you die. Let me say one more time. What's on your mind? Yeah. It can also be the reason you fly. Let me still.
Tracy Willie checking in. Check. I don't know what's going on. Just posted here with Vontae. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Oh God, because nobody can introduce you better than you can.
Yes.
Oh God, is there anything you want to introduce yourself and say?
My name is Vontae. I'm just here to help y'all raise y'all vibration and expand y'all consciousness if I can. Help any way that I can.
Respect. So we just out here at the park. We just been talking. So I just hit record and we just gonna finish up the rest of our conversation. Oh God, y'all just can come up on this conversation. And we talking about astral projection. But yeah, brother. So basically, it was early in the journey, like 2013, 2014, and it was after that book and after probably like 2 or 3 more books and watching Spirit Science and really confirming that there's a soul.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And after that, I was like, well, I want to know for sure. Like, I want to come out this physical body and really see something, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was laying on the floor on the ground, and I turned on this meditation. It's like a guiding, and you had the earphones, you feel me, and he like guiding you and telling you like how to breathe and what to imagine, you feel me, like just lay down fully, relax, and don't move throughout this whole time. You gotta fall asleep. You gotta convince your brain that your body is sleeping. And when that happens, your brain is still up, you feel me. The difference is that you're just conscious, because when you're asleep, you're unconscious for the most part, but your subconscious is still going and things are still happening, you know. Thoughts are just waves. So you sit there and you stay aware and listen to the song. Do not fall asleep mentally. Let your body fall asleep. And to confirm that you're falling asleep, you're going to start to feel like itches. You feel me? And that's like your body trying to see if you're still awake or not. You feel me? Like, is he going to move? Because if you move, it's like starting over.
I think that's where I mess up when I try to force myself to astral project. Like, if I feel like something, I might itch the spine and I blew it.
And then it's like, you don't want to start all the way from the top again, so it's like, man, fuck this shit. But yeah, after you just ignore the scratches and stuff like that and keep breathing, focus on your breath, and just listen to the song, at some point you can envision your soul coming out your body, and it's just as simple as wherever you intend to be is where you will be. And whenever you want to come back, all you have to do is simply intend to come back, and that intention is you. So you have nothing to fear. You know, you are the intention. Oh God. But yeah, that's what that was about. And I just seen, like, I was watching a Tupac video and stuff, and like that what was it, I wonder if Heaven Got a Ghetto, when they picked him up in the helicopter, and like it was like all weird and stuff, you know. And I seen like a place low-key like that where he got dropped off at, and it was like people, like, you know, the nuns with the shit like coming down, like it was just like a lot of those. And then I intended to go somewhere else, and then I go there, like. So if you just do it freely, you can see stuff that your subconscious be like thinking of. But once you intend to go somewhere, you can envision that quickly, you know, for real. But
have you ever had a lucid dream?
I don't really know how to identify that. I think I have, but I don't really know how to what is that exactly?
I haven't even experienced it myself.
I don't know what it is.
Because, I mean, to my knowledge, it's basically just knowing that you're aware within a dream. And then being able to control your dream because you know that you're aware. I mean, like, you know that you're awake within the dream. So you could be able to fly or do anything because it's like limitless within that realm.
Wow. Yeah, I love that opportunity.
That's something also you could like YouTube just on like how to practice it.
Wow.
But my first astral projection, what I think was my experience, like I said a while back, my experience was kind of dark. But I mean, like I wasn't even like, my spiritual awakening hadn't begun yet. So I didn't even know what this was. Only thing that had happened at that point was me had go into like a medium, and the medium had told me that if I had noticed things, and she was like, you know, you're different, right? And I was like, yeah, I always seem like different. She was like, just tap into that stuff. But besides that, and then she also told me when I seen dimes on the floor randomly, that's my guardian angels, that's my grandmother.
Wow.
But besides that, I had no spiritual awakening though. So with this experience, what happened was I was asleep, and then I woke up, but from this point I would assume it was like astral projection. I woke up in my room, but when I was in my room, I know I was awake though, because this was the realest thing ever. Because I remember this, and this was about 2 years ago. I swear I seen like human bodies beings, but with like goat heads.
Man.
But they're like walking all around my hallways upstairs, and they're like kind of like floating, and it's like a lot of them, and like buffalo heads, bill heads, all muscular beings. And I'm just around, like I'm just shook, shook in my own self, and I kind of float out to the hallway to see like what the hell's going on. And from what I see on my hallway, it's the stairs, and then it's just these beings just coming up, and I just feel like what happened was I just entered into like a realm where something is taking place, and I'm just watching basically, and I'm not really supposed to be here. But like this realm was like, I swear to God, these people have animal heads with like physical male bodies, these beings, and they were big beings too, but it was a lot of them. And the thing was, they were all in my house, but it was a lot of them. So like, just the way that their matter just must have been, just was different in that realm. But
that's trippy, bro.
and I just woke up frightened and scared, like, oh, what was that? I think I just saw, like, I don't know, but that had to be my only like astral projection experience to this point. But I mean, to now though, it seems dope. But back then I was scared. I was really scared at that point.
Yeah, let's level it up. Let's take it up a notch, bro. Like, let's really put our foot on the gas. Like, stop shortchanging life. Like, this is it's a amazing experience. They just haven't told us that enough. So I said we just max it out, like squeeze all of it and get all the juice, even if we don't get to drink it. You know,
you know what I don't like?
What?
I don't even say I don't like it, but something I disagree with is when they have children and then you ask the child what they want to be when they grow up, and what that does automatically is it takes them out of the present moment, and you have to cherish the present moment, because that is the biggest gift that you'll ever receive.
Yes, thank you.
It's this right here.
Thank you.
It's the biggest gift, and you'll never get this again. That's what you have to understand. So why are you asking this child who may be 5, 6 what they want to do when they're in their 20s? That don't even matter. They're not even worried about that. And honestly, you shouldn't even be influencing them to work. Like, why? You should, like, that's just a whole different conversation. But anyways, I just wanted to say that. Asking your child what they want to be when they grow up is not a good idea to me. Let them enjoy this present moment, and you should enjoy them as they're young. Don't ask them that. Enjoy them while they're young, because they're not gonna be young for long. That's all I gotta say about that.
Man, I respect that though, for real. I love that.
I don't know where that came from, but it
came from the soul. Yes. Let your kids touch everything. Like, people be like, don't touch that. You know, Iman Shepherd just said on the little DC Young Fly interview stuff, like he just let his kid touch stuff. Like, she touching stuff, and he bought her a little gymnastics thing, and she flipping, and he ain't taught her none of that. Like, just let them explore, let them touch stuff, let them see what they love, you know. Like, man, don't box them in and put pressure on them. They don't even know nothing. You don't even know nothing. Like, what do you want to do?
We're all learning. We're all learning. And children are the greatest teachers. They'll definitely teach you a lot.
Yes, you need to listen to them.
And understand that your babies are smarter than you.
Man, it's
they have more knowledge, like, within their subconscious than you.
Yeah.
Like, and their third eyes definitely are open. So
completely pure. It's you decalcifying they
just don't take them away from that. Don't be the one feeding them McDonald's because they want it. Like, encourage your babies to eat some mangoes and some grapes.
Yes. That's why it's important to create your holidays and stuff like that, because when the kids are celebrating holidays and your kid is seeing that, they're gonna feel offended. And us as people, we just want to fit in. We want attention, literally. So we want to participate, if you may. We don't want to be left out. That's why most birds fly together and stuff like that. So that's why it's important to create the little holidays or create shit on top of Christmas. So when they celebrating that, we doing something healthy. You know, Thanksgiving, all that. So they know that we on this, like.
And he already made a video about birthdays and how they're a curse. That's just true. You don't want to be serving icing and sugar cakes on your birthday. You need to pick up like a fruit cake on your birthday.
I didn't even mention that poor boy.
I went to Von's yesterday, and I had tried to pick out a fruit cake. My girl ain't buy it for me because it was too expensive, but I wanted to get a fruit cake, and I was like, for my birthday, at least give me the fruit cake.
I'm trying to make sure it's recording. Is it recording, cuz? Don't laugh at me, yo. We back on.
Alright, cool. Technical difficulties.
I mean, we on 3%, so we gonna definitely. I ain't bringing the other battery. I didn't even, bro. This was not planned. Oh God.
This was just off the fly.
Oh,
going
already.
with the flow.
So if it cut off, it cut off. If we end it before it do, I just want to let y'all know we on 3%. But go ahead, my boy. For real.
Yeah, for your birthdays, I encourage
Yeah.
y'all to try out a fruit cake instead of getting an icing cake or getting a bottle of Hennessy.
I ain't even
Nothing wrong
mention
with that, and I don't judge you if you do. But just try to be on the healthier side. Don't feed into those low vibrational things for your birthdays, and don't let birthdays be the only time you turn up to. Tracy Willie Ben said that.
Yes. And we're gonna continue to do that. For real. Write your own life. And don't feel bad though. Again, we always like to remind everybody that we are not perfect. We are not
far from perfect.
You know, we definitely you gotta always work on yourself. Always be it's a journey. That's why it's called a journey. It's nothing final. And even when you ascend, it still keeps going. Even when you're asleep, it still keeps going. So it's a journey. Just keep going. Keep having your faith.
It's infinite.
Definitely pure abundance. Oh God, infinite abundance. All that. Definitely. Yeah, bruh. Oh God. So yeah, that's when I really started my spiritual journey. You know what I mean? Everything been.
Did that experience change you? I wish you brought the battery.
Right. Oh God.
Did that experience change you though?
Yeah, it did. It opened up my eyes.
I mean, the astral projection.
Yeah. To the unseen, like it's really real. Like there's energy all over us. Oh,
Stuff we
God.
can't see, things maybe your children can't see, and that's why you don't want to feed them McDonald's.
Alright.
Because you're taking away their real vision,
Exactly.
their first eye vision.
I'm gonna share something very powerful with you, brother. Not to cut you off, but I have to say this. What I came upon recently was the word righteousness, and not too long ago before that, I came upon the word selfless from Nate. Nate came around using that word, and I was like, wow. I've usually heard the word selfish, so hearing selfless, I stuck with it, and I started becoming more selfless and producing more.
Yes, man.
But the word righteous now is critical, and everybody must tune into this word because it's all aspects. See, a lot of people want to do this spirituality, but they still smoking backwards, or they cutting off in different areas. Like, yeah, you might be strong here, but you're weak over here. And the goal is to just have balance around the whole thing, because you're not gonna feel at one, you're not gonna feel 100. You fucking up your gifts that's about to come for you when you're not being righteous, and just label it as righteous. Like, ask yourself, is this a righteous act? Is this a righteous thought? Like, no, like. And keep it going, and it's not easy, bruh, because you're gonna be exposing yourself, bro. You're gonna realize a lot of shit that you was doing that you're not okay with.
And there's always a better version of yourself. Just choose that brighter light.
Go there. Thank you, bruh. Man, bruh, I'm telling you, more videos coming, because he's saying important stuff that I'm leaving out. Like, say that though, for real. Like, still, I'm not bashing y'all, like, for real though.
Sinning and vibing.
I said, what's on your mind? Yeah. It can be the reason you died. Let me say one more time. What's on your mind? Yeah. It can also be the reason you fly. Let me spit one more rhyme. This can be my last track.